Good morning, everyone. Good morning from the Philippines. I hope you're all doing well. It is a easygoing Sunday morning. I've already done my cardio. My workout is a little bit later in the afternoon. Shoulders and legs. So I'm just relaxing on the porch with a cup of coffee. Recently, I did a podcast, and the interviewer asked me, what's my biggest regret in wrestling? And I was caught completely off guard. I didn't expect it. I don't even remember what I answered, but I remember not being happy about it. And you know what? I still don't really have an answer to that, but it made me think about what's my biggest regret in real life. And I've made a lot of decisions that I regret, or at least I regretted at the time. For example, my first marriage, we were fighting. And I couldn't take it anymore, so I got ready to leave. And she said, "Are you sure once you leave you can't come back?" And I stuck to my guns, and I regretted that decision for a long time. I was depressed for a full decade because of that failed relationship. As I said, things worked out, and every obstacle that I've had over my life, or at least that I perceived as an obstacle, has been worth it to be where I am now. So, yes, it was a regret at the time, but no, it's not a regret, and I did the right thing. But what is my biggest regret? Now, this is 100% serious. I'm not goofing around. This is not the place for sarcastic comments. There's plenty of videos where you could joke around and make funny comments and observations, but this isn't the video. My biggest regret in life is never having a child of my own. I am great with kids. I genuinely think I would have been a great father, and the opportunity never presented itself to me. My first marriage, I was 11 years younger than my wife. I was 19 when we got married. While she was capable of having children, her career was more important to her. So birth control was a major part of the equation. My second wife had her tubes tied after having her first child. Now, yes, I did play the role of a father, but I was never the biological father. My daughter accepted me, and notice how I say daughter and not stepdaughter, and I raised her for 21 years at least. But I've never really had any experience with babies. And I've never had any pregnancy scares with any girlfriends that I'm aware of. And of course, my third wife, we're both in our 50s when we met. So that's not an option either. Her grown children have been calling me dad even before they met me. And her grandchildren consider me her grandchildren. Yes, my wife's grandchildren consider me their grandfather as well. And right now, baby Stephanie, who's 2 years old, I've known her since she was 1 year and 1 month, so 13 months, sorry, is very, very close to me. And now my daughter here in the Philippines, Jessica, just had a baby a week ago. This is really my first experience with a baby. My daughter back in America, April, did have a son. My marriage with her mother was not going well at that point. We were living apart. So, I really don't have too many memories of him as a baby. As he grew older, a year, 2 years, we had a fun, playful grandfather-grandson relationship. And I enjoyed spending time with him. But this is really my first experience with newborns. And I'm confirming my regret. Yes, I would have been a good father, and with so many bad parents out there, it's a shame that I never got that opportunity. My older sister had her child later in life. My younger sister doesn't have any children, so to me, it's a shame. And it's the one regret that I still have. Everything else worked out for the better, but I would have been a good father.